What's going on, man? It's your boy HD. We live with another episode of the Life in HD podcast. You already know, man. We here to talk real business, life, success. Let's get right into it, man. I got my brothers in the building, man. K2 and my brother Bayzay, man. What's going on?
What's happening, brother? Happy to be here, dog.
You already know, man. Real heavyweight style, man. I done traveled the world with y'all boys, man. My brothers.
Yeah.
We get money together. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right into it, man. What does heavyweight mean to y'all boys, man?
Man, heavyweight is a lifestyle. It's a just how we see day to day, right? You know, we might be picking up trash, or we might go buy a box truck. You know what I'm saying? We might be, you know, paying some guys, or we might be building a new construction home. It's just a lifestyle of different levels, you know, different ways of how we live, for real.
Yeah, I think heavyweight is just like Keith said, just a lifestyle, just, you know, carrying a lot of weight on our shoulders, you know, making things happen, finding solutions, things of that nature. So, you know, I think on a day-to-day, we carry a lot on our backs, helping people, whether that's our contractors, our families, you know, just putting our team on our back. You know what I mean? That's what it's about.
Yeah, Jack, we real, you know what it is, man. We real heavyweights.
That's
undisputed. You feel me? Undisputed heavyweights of the world, Jack. You
That's
feel
a
me?
fact.
Like,
That's a
we
fact.
traveling the world. We building, you know what I'm saying? We doing real estate, logistics.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about it. Like, how did y'all even end up getting into real estate in the first place?
I'm gonna let Bayzay
All
take
right.
it.
So, you know, Keith and I, we started off as athletes at Morehouse College. So we went to
Thanks.
Morehouse. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
my Morehouse brothers. You know, I used to be watching y'all boys going
So,
crazy.
So we started off as athletes, but eventually, you know, we got in the time of COVID, and through the time of COVID, we had a lot of time on our hands, and within those times, we was like, let's figure out a new skill. But you know, our older mentor, Joseph Toombs, he's the one that kind of told us about this thing called wholesaling real estate.
Yeah.
And, you know, he kind of told us in the midst of us playing basketball and the things of that nature, but, like, we ain't never really listened to it because we was in school, you know, playing sports of that nature. So we didn't really give it, like, our full attention until we had a lot of time. And from that moment, you know, when COVID came, our season got cut short. And so we just had a lot of time on our hands, and, you know, we spent that time kind of learning a new skill. And it just kind of came from, you know, he never held our hand through it. It's just like we just kind of abused YouTube, you know, trial and error, you know, really just getting in the field and, you know, asking questions here and there, you know what I mean? So it was more so a thing like, you know, he wanted us to kind of experience it for ourselves and then, you know, ask the right type of questions. And then from there, everything kind of took off, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, just how we said it. We pretty much just, Big Bro kind of gave us the blueprint, but he ain't really just like hold our hand. We had to, you know, hey man, you got to order them windows before you frame a house, stuff like that. We had to figure that out. You know, we had to figure out how to pay guys, right? They start work before they get paid. Don't pay amigo, you know. 50%. He might be back in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it started, bro. Trial and error, and it just took it to a whole nother level.
That's lit, bro. I respect that, bro. It's always good to have somebody that's able to, you know, reach back and build the bridge and bring the next people up. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. And, you know, today's climate, what we got going on, I think it don't matter what age you are. Currently, you still can reach back and, you know what I'm saying, help somebody out, whether they older or younger, you know what I'm saying? Because just being in the position that we've been able to be blessed with, like going to Morehouse and being around other like-minded individuals, I know that has personally helped me and my family from going to an institution like that. You feel me? How has that impacted y'all and like how y'all moved in life?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like coming to Morehouse was really like I didn't really know too much about Morehouse before I got here. Cause like I said, I've been an athlete growing up my whole life, And when I got here, it was just it was kind of like a shift of mindset type of thing. But when
Let
I
me
first
ask you a question though before you get into like what, like I know you from,
Maryland.
you from
I'm from Prince George's County, Maryland.
Maryland, right?
Yeah.
But you're African, right?
My parents from Nigeria, correct?
So they moved here from Nigeria.
Correct. Yeah.
So are you like the first one to go to college from your family?
So the crazy part, my dad actually went to pharmacy school. My dad's a pharmacist.
For
So
real?
yeah, he went to Howard to be
That's
honest. Yeah. But my dad's a pharmacist. And then my mom came after when they kind of met for real. But yeah, so my dad technically is the first one, but he came from Nigeria and got his pharmacy degree. And he graduated from Howard.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope. But yeah, back to the impact on like school,
School wise and Morehouse. So yeah, like I said, coming to Morehouse, I didn't really know too much about it. I just kind of was in a position to try to get a scholarship to play basketball. When I found out it was all male school, I was like, yo, what? I don't know if this gonna be the spot for me, bro. But my coach kind of gave us some reassurance, like he like, trust me, like the AAC is like something you ain't never seen before.
Yeah.
And I kind of went with his trust for real. But when I got here, it was just a beautiful thing to see a lot of young, black men who's really motivated in life in terms of just having dreams and aspirations to being better than what they are now. Whether that's just the people I was just interacting, these not even my teammates. These are people in my classrooms and things of that nature. So it was just like inspiring to be around, like more like-minded people, to be honest.
Facts.
Yeah. Morehouse, man, is like I always tell people, I would not be here today without Morehouse, right? I met my brother, like you said, it started with basketball, you know what I'm saying? We was traveling, practices, summer workouts, you know what I'm saying? We did everything together before any money or any status, whatever came, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I have to attribute that to Mother Morehouse, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So, Morehouse was a blessing.
That's crazy, bro. We travel the world and everywhere we go, they be like, y'all a basketball team?
Facts.
Like, it's crazy. So tell us about the transition from, I know y'all boys had the hoop dreams, like going to the league and everything like that. Tell me about the transition from like, okay, cool, realizing, boom, shit, probably not about to make it to the league. Let me figure out what I need to do. Like,
so it was really COVID, bro. Like COVID, the world stopped.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to leave Morehouse. You know what I'm saying? So we had to adjust. Practices, games, preparing to talk to agents, preparing to go overseas. Everything stopped. So that time, we both said we're going to use to put into something that we can take from this when this is over, right? And that's how it started. We just started doing something every day. And then it turned into a play, a closing, a check. You know what I'm saying? And then we like, hold on, we're in the real world right now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, it was it was one of those things like towards the end of or the beginning of COVID, like 2021. That's when we kind of graduated, but our season was cut short. But we kind of in the midst of that, we was kind of already starting doing wholesaling deals and here and there. So it's like we in class, we like, yo, we got a closing, you know what I'm saying? So we skipping class to go
to
close.
closing.
You know what I mean? So at this point, we getting $15,000 checks, $13,000 checks. Like we ain't never had that at one time. So it's like, yo, overseas is a grind in itself. So when we started doing the numbers, like, yo, we taking off. We could we kind of seen it, you know what I mean? So we seen the results, and it was a no-brainer just to kind of put everything that we had into it to kind of, continue to push forward and to doing what we was doing. And, that was the beautiful thing about it, because at the end of the day, we ain't want to end up going back home to where we was where we was at before. Like, it was no option. Like, this had to work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Atlanta was like, I'm not going back. You know what I'm saying? You liked Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't go back. You know what I mean?
Had to figure it out.
that.
Had to figure it out, brother. So like, Atlanta is a beautiful place in itself. So that's a whole nother, discussion. But Atlanta is definitely helped us in terms of like our vision, being inspired as a young black man here.
So real quick, what's one of the littest memories that y'all have from playing at Morehouse?
Playing.
Like, yeah, while y'all was playing basketball.
Oh man, I mean, the time we was there, we was really good. Like, you know what I mean? We was able to get, regular season championships. We was able to be ranked like number 3 in the nation as a Division II program. So that was a beautiful thing. The year before me keeping them, they went about like 18-0. They won 18 consecutive games. So it was like we were seeing the transition that Morehouse ain't never really have. But, shout out to the Morehouse boys. They got it done this year.
Yeah,
I
was
shout
down
out to
witness
them
that in
Morehouse.
person, man. I'm proud of them boys, man.
Yeah, them boys
Shout
got
out
it
to
done,
them,
though.
man.
But
They did that.
It was a good game, too.
yeah, it just really brought us closer. That's the brotherhood. The beautiful thing about, having brothers and going through pain and struggle together. That kind of really brings out a brotherhood.
Man, so let's switch it up a little bit. How do y'all handle the days where it's rough and y'all still got to get up and handle business as bosses and entrepreneurs?
You live to see another day, man. Like it's very, very good days, and there's days where it's like, look, you gotta figure it out. You just gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know, like, the work we put in from this point is still paying off and it's gonna pay off, right? That's life. It's ups and downs in life. Everybody gotta know that. But the rough days, you just gotta know the good days and the days that are moving forward are gonna be even much better, and just keep going, bro. We say a lot. We gotta make a play to make a play.
Yeah.
It might be a rough day, but you gotta make a play within that day to get to another day to make another play.
It's real.
Yeah, I mean, I like to give praise to God for real, but it's a lot of like, it's really a blessing to be doing what we're doing, to be honest. You know what I mean? Just the matter of just kind of making something happen out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing not to necessarily wake up to kind of punch a clock in or whatever the case is, or this and the third. But, so it's not really too much complaining that we can do, but it's more so a matter of like, okay, how can we, continue to build on what we have or things of that nature. But I think it's some more so in terms of bad days, it's just being able to control what you can control.
Yeah.
So I think that's really the main thing. But other than that, just try to exit all of the outside noise because, failure is inevitable, right? We always going to come through some type of failure that we have to find a hiccup and, find a solution. That's why I say all the time, this business that we're in or this industry that we're in, we have to find solutions.
Facts.
So like
Problem solvers.
Yeah.
problem solvers get you paid. So at the end of the day, that's really what it is. Just try to stay level headed as much as you probably, because every day it's always something.
Facts.
Whether it's a contractor, this and the third, materials that you gotta mishaps, deliveries not getting there on time. It's always something every single day. So just having that mindset already is gonna put you on another step.
Yeah, and that really applies to life too, because if you allow even like the slightest obstacle to get in your way and stop you from doing what you need to do,
Yeah.
you're never gonna be successful. You get what I'm saying? Like you have to understand how to maneuver and push through obstacles. If something is stopping us,
Right.
let's say like, we need a water on site, but the water not on at the house. I'm getting a water tank. I'm filling up my water tank. I'm dropping it off at the house. We're gonna find
Ask
a way.
the neighbor.
Or make one.
Ask
You get what
the
I'm saying?
neighbor.
But
We
some
might throw
people
him
don't
some.
have that mindset. You get what I'm saying? But it's very important to switch on the mindset if you're looking to actually be successful and move on to that next level. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So boom, look. We always say you gotta get around the money to make some money.
Sir.
Feel me? So how big is power of proximity?
I think power of proximity is huge. I like to get in the gym, right? So my first millionaire that I kind of really met, I was like, let me go get an LA Fitness membership. So, cause I heard like, a lot of people that got money, they like to work out. So I kind of came across him. in LA Fitness. I already kind of followed him on Instagram or whatever, but I was already willing to connect with him already because I already knew him. So I'm like, yo, you know, I'm doing this. We kind of doing the same things. You know what I'm saying? I'm a younger guy. I kind of see what you're doing. And I was kind of able to kind of add value to him already because I'm already doing what I'm doing. But it all started with just me getting a $35 membership at LA Fitness, you know? So I think power of proximity is huge. You know what I mean? So I think definitely being in those rooms.
Nah, it's major. Like when you find your purpose, right? You wake up and you know what you want to do. You want to go to somebody similar doing the same thing, right? So if they're in logistics, you want to find somebody in logistics who has a passion for logistics. If they're in construction, you want to find that person and really, you know. Now, social media does hide a lot of things, right? Let's be real. It hides a lot of things. A lot of people aren't what they portray. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got to grow up and decipher what's what and what's real. So that's kind of how I look at that. You know
Speaking of that, right? Because like you said, a lot of the times people doing it for the gram. Yeah. How do you stay locked in when nobody looking?
I think it just boils back to just kind of having your purpose and
morals and
knowing
principles.
knowing why you doing this for. At the end of the day, you know, kind of doing this for like, you know, the freedom of it to having to do what we want to do. You know, be able to take care of our families or whatever the case is. So like, we don't necessarily need the cameras and, you know, all of that to kind of to get that going. But I think it's more so just boils back to your purpose and, you know, what you're doing this for, to be honest. Folks might want to know, okay, like, you know, a young man might be watching this, a young lady, like, where do I start? You know, they want to know, like, okay, I heard that you guys are doing this and the third, like.
All right, so look, boom. Nice. If I took all the money out y'all pocket right now,
yeah,
all the Cartiers, the M line, shout out M line,
shout out M line, dog.
Shout out to the M line. But we took all that. We took everything, the trucks, the box trucks, everything. We took everything. How you gonna get your money back?
Where was he starting?
Where I would start is I would go pull a list, $10,000. I'm sorry, 10,000 leads, 10,000 different houses. I would go get a dialer and I would call. I would call in lunchtime when people are on break. Then I would call in the evening time when people are getting off work. I wouldn't stop until I found somebody who was interested in selling their home. That was in a desperate situation that needed to sell and solve a problem.
Let's identify those though. What does a desperate situation look like for somebody that's trying to sell their house?
Might be going through a divorce. The kid needs to go to college in 3-4 months. They could be sick. A family member could have died.
So we're talking about probate.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Divorce, leads.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest way. Not easiest way, but the simplest way to kind of get to some money. Like,
y'all think y'all biased because y'all some real estate guys? Like,
I think so. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't really.
That's the game right there. That's the game.
You might ask Pookie up the street. He might say, "Shit, I'm about to go goddamn
Facts.
running 20 of them crib or some shit like that, and go pawn this and get that and flip that and do this, and now I got a pound and
So
now
that's short game, right?
Yeah.
You gotta think longevity.
Okay.
You gotta think what you could still do that same strategy when you 80.
And that's with no money, right?
That's what.
Little to
none money, man. You might it might take you what $300 to get a list, $400 to get a list. Might have to pay the dollar what $24 to $50 to get started.
Yourself. Like that's what we did. We did it ourselves.
And a cell phone.
The cell phone.
Saying this.
Some Wi-Fi.
That's all you need. Go to Starbucks. Go to Starbucks. But I mean, yeah, to be honest, you could really just go around your neighborhood, not even your neighborhood, any neighborhood. Just kind of see what's going on. Like, if you see renovated homes over here, you know, Atlanta is the beautiful place for it. Like, we still have a lot of growth in this city
Facts.
that needs to be done. You could see a neighboring house, just a beautiful $500,000 home, but it's a bando right next door or whatever the case is. But I mean, that just kind of shows that change is coming in that area. So what you can do is just always, go around, write down some addresses. You can always look up a website called truepeoplesearch.com. Truepeoplesearch.com is free. You could just type in whatever address is in there. And then it'll give you a list of whether it's an owner or, their relatives or whatever the case may be. And you can always just pick up the phone, hopefully get in contact with somebody and see if you can just get a point of contact for real.
Facts. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. What has been the benefits of partnering up to grow and scale in real estate versus doing it by yourself?
Man, partnering is key, right? If you look at every other counterpart in this world, they use each other. They work with each other. When Bayzay doing something, I'm doing something else. He might call me, I'm busy. Oh, he's doing something. I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be able to bounce off each other. We were taught we never should be doing the same thing, right?
Divide and conquer.
Yes. So if he's handling that, let him handle that. If I'm handling this, let me handle that. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever want to mix and mingle and be doing the same thing and wasting time.
It's real.
Yeah, partnership is a beautiful thing. Like Keith was saying, at the end of the day, as you start to grow a team, you can't do nothing by yourself. So, delegating roles and things of that nature is essential to a team. Keith and I have done a good job doing that. But partnership is it's everything. You really can't get to where you want to be without.
What's the saying? How they say, if you want to go fast,
you want to go fast.
Ain't like go fast, you go together or something like that. Something
Those
like
are
that.
probably nothing.
Something like
Did I make that shit up?
Nah,
I might have made it up.
Yeah. No, you did. You did.
But yeah, bro, you just really want to it's like climbing a ladder, bro. He go up one step, then he pull me up.
Yeah.
Then I go up one step, he pull me up. You know what I'm saying? You use each other to get to where you want to go until you can't anymore.
Just like you, I mean, I know. Talk about how you and you and your brother kind of operate business and stuff like that. Like, how has that been for y'all? You know what I mean? Being brothers growing up, but now getting money together. You know what I mean? How's that been for you?
I think it was just destined for us, bro, to be honest. Like, this was really our situation. I felt like we were born entrepreneurs, and the entrepreneur life also chose us. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord.
And it put us in a position to also take care of other families and other people too, and also multiply ourselves as well, and now make other millionaires too in our circles, and teach other people not only how to eat right now, but eat forever.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And how powerful of a tool real estate has been for our family. I think that's the main thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Cause just like I said, if I got stripped down today and ain't have nothing, the first thing I'm doing is getting into some real estate. You feel me? Some kind of way, form, or fashion, because when you look at it, so many different ways you can get paid from it. You feel me? On the construction side, you can be licensed as an agent. You could be the attorney. You could be the title person. You could be the appraiser. You could be the inspector.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. So many people get paid from one real estate transaction. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, the real estate transactions be some of people's biggest purchases they ever gonna make in their life.
Yes, sir.
Not everybody want to go out and go buy Urises and Rolls Royce and Cullinans, and you know what I'm saying? Some people, that's just gonna be what it. And nothing wrong with that either, but you know what I'm saying? That'd be people's biggest purchase in their life.
They might go buy a whole street right by the college they graduated from.
You feel me? Literally, Jack. Ride past 2 M's every day.
And if you know it, you know it.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's the, I think that's the big thing about it. The aspect that we are brothers and what we've been able to build together, I think has been amazing, and it's a blessing. I thank God for it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, brother. Anything else?
Another
y'all wanna
question.
talk
I
about?
got a question for HD. So the license, right? You guys are very heavy in getting licensed, making sure you're knowing, the smarts, the books, the basically the information behind it. How important is that in real estate?
It's very important. I think that's what puts you in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get in the door. So having the certifications, the licenses, that's what is going to enable you to make the money ultimately. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know how to apply it. You got to be knowledgeable enough to know the information, know the esoteric terms that come along with the language that's speaking in this industry. You get what I'm saying?
Got to be a student, I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Always. So you got to know what you're talking about. You feel me? If I'm coming to you, we talking about logistics. It's a different language than real estate.
For sure.
You got different acronyms that they might see.
Yeah.
Same thing might apply for this on another side, but it don't mean the same thing over here in this industry. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's like just being knowledgeable about whatever you're trying to get into, I think is very important. You know what I'm saying? And it also shows your level of professionalism and your like attention to your craft and wanting to produce the best product for your client or your customer or whoever you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like, you're not about to go let nobody do surgery on you that's not a board certified surgeon, right?
Sure.
So why would you want somebody that's not licensed to build your house or sell your house or sell your car or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or work on your car. It's the same thing. You want to deal with a real professional. So
Facts.
that's the importance of getting the licenses and certifications is like the validation of you dealing with the real professional, somebody that's about their business.
Facts.
And I've seen that you guys have built the team, right? Shout out to Maul, man. He in trade school, right?
Yeah.
So he went from learning the game to now he has the license.
Facts.
You know?
Facts.
That's big, bro.
That's also like we say, power of proximity. What type of niggas would we be if we sitting around making all this money and the people around us not getting in position to put themselves and their families on too?
For sure.
You feel me? So, but it's also up to the person too, because like the resources are out there for everybody. You feel me? Like, we here to help, but it's all up to you as a person to actually take the game and implement it yourself and execute it yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all about mindset.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? My dude was incarcerated. He, you know what I'm saying? Like, at one point was at Morehouse with a fucking 3.9 GPA. You get what I'm saying? But got incarcerated. That was his journey. Now he got out and now he completely changed his life. You feel me? Now he's going to get his HVAC certification. Once he finishes with that, he like, I'm doubling back and I'm going to get my electrician certification too. You feel me? Because now he understands.
He has a trade.
He understands what's going on around here and the motion that he could really be controlling if he have these licenses and certifications. You feel me?
For sure.
As a construction company that, you know what I'm saying, we do numbers. He's one of the project managers. So clearly he knows how much he paying his subs, his MEP guys for the work. So why not get paid?
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
That's what it's about. That's the importance of getting the licenses, getting the certifications, and then also, you know, paying attention and implementing what's going on around you. You feel me? If we hanging around 9 millionaires, then I should be the 10th.
For sure.
Fact.
But if we hanging around 9 bums, I'm probably gonna be the 10th bum. You
sir.
feel me? So that's what that's about.
That's game.
So would you like, you know how most people be like, okay, should I either start being an agent or should I start this wholesaling route? Like, what would you kind of advise? Because I know you are actually like a licensed realtor. So what would you kind of advise like on that side? Because, you know, we kind of did it a different way, you know?
Yeah. Everybody's path is different, you feel me? But I would say however you want to start, just start. You feel me? Because whether you start now or wait another 100 days or 365 days, time gonna pass and the results either gonna be you started doing something or you ain't do nothing. You feel me? So 0% of 100 is 0. But if you went and you put forward 1% each day, then you're gonna get something back in return. You
sure.
feel me? So,
Yeah.
but I would probably say get the license.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because now you have access to the MLS. You know what I'm saying? You start looking for your own deals, and now you can start writing your own contracts.
Network.
Yeah,
Network.
But you also can be wholesaling while you're doing that. It's like it's in tandem. It can work together. It work hand in hand. But yeah, definitely get the license.
That's good. That's
Sure.
good.
So about the new construction y'all doing, man, tell us a little bit about that. Like,
So that the new construction is going, right? So we're in framing right now. It's a 4, 3.5, 2-level, 10-foot ceilings. It's gonna be a contemporary modern barn home, right? So that's pretty much what we're working on right now. And we're in the framing stage. I'm gonna let Bayzay kind of break down the numbers a little bit if you want to.
Yeah.
The numbers
Trying
guy.
to think about it. I mean, new construction is like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of love the process of new construction.
you think it's easier than a flip? Y'all think it's easier than doing
sure.
a flip, or
To us, for sure. Like,
It's easier,
Yeah.
but it takes more time.
yeah, it takes more time.
Process.
Yeah, it's a
in a
process.
sense of like what though? Explain to the people like from your thought process of it, like why you think it's easier.
I mean, dealing with different cities and different counties and stuff like that, permitting can take a lot longer than just getting a renovation permit. But I mean, for the most part, it's kind of more worth it on the new construction side because like you kind of know everything that you're getting into before
as
you
the
break
build
down.
out.
Yeah, as far as the build out, your materials, like kind of everything of what you're getting on a new construction, opposed to a renovation. Like you could just go in there and it could be a $10,000, miscellaneous fee that you just didn't know until you open the walls. You know what I mean? So, but I think for the new construction, just creating a vision before you kind of break ground or whatever is like the most beautiful part about it. Adding value to neighborhoods, things of that nature. It's beautiful. But for our specific one that we're building right now, well, we got the lot for like 40 something, 48 or some change, and then we are putting about 250 in it. So probably gonna be like all in 310 or something like that. And then we're trying to resell for like close to 500. Yeah,
Not trying.
yeah. We see construction really about time too though. No, facts.
Sure.
What you about to sell that bit for?
About 500.
There you
I like
go.
to be
We about to sell
conservative.
it for about
I like to be
500.
conservative, but
You know what I
500
mean?
we could
About
do 500.
Okay, cool. You feel me?
so,
Yeah, that's what the people want here, man.
Yeah, the margins is there. New construction is great.
So that's like almost call it like 150 to 200K play right there.
Yeah.
And how long that's gonna take y'all?
Will probably take us about another 3-4 months.
Then you on the market.
Yeah, we on the
Yeah,
market.
for
But
sure.
the thing like we always talk about is made on the front end.
Yeah.
Like with a flip, okay, you can run your numbers, but and see your ARV and see, what you think the rehab is gonna be. But the new construction, you looking at, you want to look at schools, you want to look at, timeline for sure. You want to look at, is it a sex offender right across the street from you? Things like that. You got to really do your due diligence on the front end, man, when you're building a home. And you might not have comps in the area. You should, but you might not. So you got to really do a lot of due diligence on the front end to make sure that when you're done with that home, it sells for that.
Facts. So identifying the market that it's in and knowing, okay, how long did these houses over here take to sell?
Exactly.
Knowing if they have other new construction developments in that area. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that.
Because like you just said, it's a lot. This is their probably their biggest purchase, right? That they probably had. So this is big to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the house has to be built with quality, has to be built with, morals, principles. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put a lot of builders we know that put up BS homes. So it's just a process, bro. A real long process.
Facts. So let's get into the logistics, man. How has that journey been going for y'all boys, man?
The logistics, I mean, what's crazy is like we started the vision of logistics when we started the construction. I mean, the real estate stuff. We just ain't never really implemented because we was just full throttle of the real estate stuff. I feel like it's always a good thing to master one thing and then move to another.
Facts.
It's not really I don't really believe a jack in all trades or whatever. Like you need to master something to be good at something else.
We had the LLC.
Yeah,
the
I
LLC
mean,
the whole time.
the vision was there. Like as soon as we wanted to do the real estate stuff, but we solely took like it's been like 6 years full focus on real estate. You know what I mean? And then we just kind of made the move. It was just like let's just dive into the logistics side of it. Even though we knew like logistics is really like an everyday type of thing. Whatever we have in the house, is different. Like it's everyday money, like everyday money. So it was just a matter of just taking that jump for real, which we kind of did like early this year. And then it's been kind of been good to us. So
y'all say y'all had the LLC for a long time.
Yeah.
When did y'all buy y'all first truck and get it on the road?
We just bought our first truck like in February, to be honest, of this year. And we just bought our second.
Fresh in the game.
Fresh in the game. And we just bought our second one today.
I look at it like I got tired of seeing, you go on Friday, Thursdays, I-75 South, it's nothing but trucks.
Yeah.
They all trying to get home, right? They've been out all week. They're trying to get home, or whatever the case may be. Someone might have loads, someone might not. I got tired of looking at it. Like, that's too much money. We're in Atlanta, it's traffic. Majority of the traffic is from 18-wheelers, box trucks.
Box trucks, yeah.
Amazon trucks. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So
Motion.
Motion, you can see it in real life, right?
Yeah.
You like to touch it, feel it, see it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I love about logistics, man. It's that's a recession-proof business.
It is. It is.
But it is very, very like challenging in different cases because you have to have a true system set in place to move logistics. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with a business that is 24/365, you feel me? Like you expect it to have loads dropped off or packages dropped off, like Amazon Prime. Their business model survives on them being able to say, we about to have these packages to you in an efficient manner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether that be that same day, next day, 2 days, or however it come, they telling you it's coming and it's gonna come, right? And that's whether it's raining outside, snowing outside, however it's coming, them packages getting dropped off to your door.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? Or the load getting dropped off to the store or warehouse or wherever it's going.
Receiver.
Money getting made. You feel me? Money getting made around here. Bang. Money getting made around here. Bang. You hear me? Real talk. So I think just like having experience in the logistics industry too, like I'm proud of y'all boys for getting into it, but I just want y'all to know it's about to be real, like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's a lot that come with it, especially when I know how y'all boys move. Y'all gonna scale it. Y'all gonna go crazy. But keep in mind, you gotta have the great insurance always, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Keep great systems in place. Make sure the driver's on point. Whoever y'all got driving y'all stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, very important. But also, it's big money to be made. So,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? That comes with more responsibility.
For sure. And that's what, like you said, like just going into any business is just like, I think it's similar to the construction side because you got to always know, like, failure is inevitable. Like, with our trucks,
something gonna happen.
Something finna happen.
Something gonna happen, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got to factor in maintenance costs, like just making sure you put money aside for, maintenance, making sure, something may happen with your driver or whatever the case is. You may need a backup driver. So all these things already, but
real life.
Yeah, it's real life. Yeah.
365.
For sure.
People not robots. So it's like, okay, you're going to expect somebody might get sick. Your baby mama might be like, look, you need to be home. You got graduations or whatever. Like, somebody might call off, but guess what? Y'all booked the load that's supposed to be in Wisconsin like in 2-3 days.
That's
you feel
what I'm
me?
saying.
Like,
we gotta always be ready to jump in and shit. I do it myself.
You might gotta go jump in the truck and go slide to Wisconsin
Exactly.
real quick.
So you gotta be ready to do that.
That's what come with being an entrepreneur and come with being a boss, bro.
Exactly.
Getting it done. Solving a problem.
Solving problems.
A problem might come, but we're gonna solve it. I know he gonna solve it. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm gonna solve it. It's just vice versa. So
that's real, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Thing about logistics, I do is different than the real estate. It's like he says, every day. You know what I'm saying? It's every day. It's new. It's thousands, millions, trillions of loads going up every day.
All day.
Every day. Because America is built off of moving freight.
Yeah.
Moving food. Moving cars.
Yep.
Moving animals. You know what I'm saying? That's what the country is built off of, bro.
What's the craziest thing y'all done picked up so far? Y'all know what y'all got in y'all trucks? Or y'all
Sometimes the loads won't tell you all the time, but I think like we had like over like a aviation plane or something.
Airplane
Yeah, it was like a airplane engine like worth $500,000. It was like
that's lit.
it was like, yo, you better make sure like, and they tracking your truck every time. So
Make sure
like,
it's getting there.
make
Like
sure it's
about
getting there
to
on
be
time.
put in
Time,
like
too.
a fighter jet or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. So that was the craziest thing so far.
That's lit, bro.
Yeah. Airplane engine. Like the engine costs more than the truck, the load, everything. Like,
Yeah, that's a fact.
Man, what's some gems y'all want to give to the people that's watching right now, man? Real quick, if y'all had some.
Stay persistent, man. In all that you do. I think nothing can work without time being put into, failure being put into. Adversity is gonna show up. You just gotta find a way to, hurdle over adversity. Because nothing is easy as life. Too much is what they say. Too much is given,
much is
required.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, if you really have that mindset of wanting to elevate your life and, being great, being able to provide for other people,
Yes, sir.
for your family or whatever the case is, you have to, be persistent. That's what I say.
Man, like you said, main thing is consistency. Like, you got to wake up, find your purpose, and do it every day. Even like we talked about on the bad days, you got to say, you know what? I'm here for a reason, and I got to keep going, right? And like, if you don't know how to do or what to do, find a mentor.
Yep.
Find somebody that can show you they're actively doing it, show you closing HUD statements, show you invoices on a construction project, show you, invoices from a box truck.
Seeing is believing.
You got to find somebody that can show you that and follow them.
Y'all was at Morehouse. Y'all remember how they was doing with the Forex stuff?
Oh, man.
They couldn't never show me. I used to be like, bro, just show me. Like, let me see the account.
The
I'll
Forex,
sign up,
baby.
bro. Nigga
I ain't
can't
gonna lie
never
though,
show me
like
nothing.
with the
I'll
Forex
go
shit,
pull up a bunch of D's right now for you. I'll pull up
Come on,
bank
man.
account, couple
Yeah.
bank accounts.
I ain't gonna lie. One of the niggas I
I had to
do
be like,
respect,
"Sissy, but-"
like in the Forex space, was Cash. Like his name was Cash. The
He
Great.
must have been at the top
He
of the
he was the
pyramid.
first dude that ever showed me 20 racks cash, like in person. Like he almost sold me to the
He was
Forex.
good
stuff.
at marketing,
He was
but-
good at marketing. Like that's what they was really good at. But shout out to Cash.
Oh,
He
from
was cool.
from CAU?
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
dreads. That's
yeah.
my boy Cash. Like he was the first man. Like
He was trying to recruit me too, but
Yeah, you
Cash,
feel me?
bro. I was bro, I gotta show me, bro.
Yeah.
he pulled me to his crib. Like he showed me 20 racks. I ain't never seen 20 racks in my life before.
That's real.
So, you know what I mean?
Ain't
So-
he ain't showed me the 20. I would have signed up.
Yeah, he would have signed. He
I
almost
would've
got
signed
me.
up.
We just
That-
came out to practice. I'm like, yo, I'm tired. Like, I'm gonna think about it. You know what I mean? So that was a cool experience though, for real. But
Nah, that was. But yeah, just, man, you got to work too. A lot of people, they don't want to work, right? Like you said, we might be literally at the dump with the fleas, the rats, the roaches.
Bro, it smells crazy.
You know
out
what I'm
there,
saying?
bro?
Or
Yeah.
we might be going in the bank, grabbing a 30 ball.
Easy, dropping off a 30 balls.
Dropping
That's
off
my
a 30.
favorite. I ain't. We can stay there. I don't need
stay
to
in the
see
bank,
it.
right?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I just.
Facts. Facts.
No cap.
But no, I appreciate you too, Austin. I want to say, man, I appreciate y'all boys. Shout out to that boy, the Dr. J. Lee, of course, man. Y'all have been very instrumental on us too. You know what I'm saying? Just showing us the way, guiding, seeing, believing, showing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, bro.
That's what it's about, bro.
That's what it's about, bro.
everybody ain't like that, but you know, shit, they do still got some real people in the world. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know,
like, I don't mind, we don't mind, bro, and it be genuine when we do it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we want to see y'all win. You know what I'm saying? We want to see other people win because it's enough for everybody to go around, enough for us all to eat. And I think what we were saying earlier, my brother Mojo got me right. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together.
That's a bar.
shout out that boy Mojo, man.
That boy Mojo be dropping the balls, bro.
Back
For
to
real.
back.
OG. You know what I'm saying?
Be going crazy.
You gotta get Mojo on the podcast.
Yeah, Mojo.
man.
Facts. I'm bringing
Mojo
Mojo on the
on the
podcast,
podcast,
bro.
man.
He gotta come and tell me about how he be putting niggas in the gulag, bro. He got to.
That's a
got
fact,
to.
bro.
You already know, man. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say? Tell the people where they can find y'all and everything like that.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Bayzay, BAYZAY_.
Yeah, I'm K2TheHeavyweight on Instagram. K2C Her Construction, K2C Logistics, K2C Junk Removal.
Yeah.
K2C
We got what
everything.
you need.
Everything. That's
One stop shop, man.
Stop playing, man. You already know what time it is, man. It's the Life in HD podcast. Y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to share this podcast with somebody else that will be able to get some insight from this information. You already know, man. Till next time. Catch y'all later.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.